Good afternoon, folks. This is Steve here. I was sat at home, bored stiff, and I thought, hang on a minute, I got a new FP for Christmas from Steve SR Vapes, and I've not even put a coil or wicked it yet. And I actually got some 6mm coils as well from the guys over at Wicked Wires Rewraps on Facebook. So I thought, okay, let's throw a build together on a Blitz Enterprises FP designed by our own Mark TVP. So this is the silver one, which is my new one, which I've not done anything with at the moment. As you can see, it's got the knurled 810 drip tip. All there. I've also got the black one, which is actually full of juice. To be fair, I've been running this for a while. I saw in Mark's preview of the FP that he mentioned that the silver FP on the side, the etching, would be gone, and it certainly is in this one. I just thought I'd show you that, really. Just because I can. So here we go then, folks. I'm going to take actually I've actually got the bubble glass on this FP. I bought about 3 from Mark Burns at Naturevapes. So big shout out to him and Steve at SR Vapes for supplying me with the RTA and the glass, really. Yeah, so anyway, I'm waffling, as my wife would say. So yeah, there we go. There's the honeycomb base deck with the ceramic clamps. I've got like a posi type screw. You do need a big bloody posi drive for that, so I just use a flat screwdriver, which you'll see in a minute anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put these in, or this in, and there's Wicked Wires. Very good company, fast service, good price as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, so shout out to them guys as well. Here I haven't got a 6mm rod to go through there, so I've managed to sort it on a screwdriver, which is the one I'm going to use on the coiling. So here we go, guys. 6mm. Yeah, it should just fit actually. So this is fun and games for me, because you guys who haven't got dystonic tremors will probably just piss this in straight away. But actually, oh, you numpty, I'd not loosened them. I had, but it was on my other deck. It was on my other one. Which I'm going to prat about with. Well, let me try and get that in the middle there. Come on. Do you know, this might be a little bit too big. be too big. Is this thicker than what I think it is? No. Bloody fit in there. I've got a camera, sorry guys. I'm looking down so I can't see. Where am I? There we go. Just got to take it off camera a bit guys, just because my screwdriver's quite long. Okay. This is why I use Allen key screws, because once I insert the end of the screwdriver, it stays there. So, oh come on. Now anybody can. Oh, Stephen, dude, that's bloody some wire on this, guys. I'm telling you. These screws are quite long as well, actually. This is going to be right. Okay. Just going to go off camera again, guys. Sorry. Oops. Okay. So. Look at the size of that motherfucker. Holy shit. I get a feeling that might be a little bit too close to that deck. And I don't like the way that's crooked. Let's see if I can lift it. Yeah. That's better. That's better. Let me have a little play. Oh, it's sitting nice now, look. Yeah. Let's tighten these up a little bit more. Sorry, again, guys, I've got to go off camera. Oops. That's nice and tight. That is now nice and tight. This piston, by the way, I'm using is another shout out for somebody else. Is Steve Dillidaf Porter, who makes these, and he's done some fantastic other type of builds. If you have a look on his Facebook page, some of the stands he's making are absolutely fantastic, and take my hat off to him for coming up with this. Just gonna lift this a bit more, guys. Just lift it a bit more. Just need straightening. Bit OCD. Okay, let's snip these. Where's my stand? Stand. I've got dogs, so I always throw these straight in the bin just in case I knock them off. Especially the you know, the smaller smaller coils when you're doing them. Yeah, that looks one big bad boy, that, doesn't it? Okay, so I'm gonna take it off there. Knock some juice over. It's my coil master that I got for Christmas off my son. Come on. I do like this, but the only issue I have with it is you can just make out the ohms reading, 0.19 at the moment. It could do with being about 10 times, 50 times brighter than that. It's, yeah. Evie, it's only me, you muppet. Sorry guys, it's my Sharpay. She gets a bit giddy if she hears a little tiny sound. If you ever get burgled, I would feel so sorry for, well, I wouldn't feel sorry for the burglar, no, would I, shite? I think that's okay, actually. 0.20. Yeah. Can you see that? Oh, it's 0.21. So 0.20 really. Got a nice rainbow colour. Yeah, I'm just letting it cool down. I'm not going to touch it and burn your finger. In fact, what I'm going to actually wick it with is, I'll just move that there. I've got some Watofo cotton, you know, the laces, 60mm by 6mm. Now I'm hoping that they will actually, look at them bad boys. Oh yes, damn, don't be rude. I know what you're thinking. Yes I do. I'm a sidekick. Eh? Okay, yeah, that's cool. So, ooh, well, that is not gonna go through there. What if I take, pull the lace out slightly? No, I'm going to take the lace off the end. No, not a mission. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just thin it out a little tiny bit. Well, there's me thinking that that Watofo would be absolutely bang on the button. I just up the end, sorry. Come on. Come on, Platsy lad. Stop shaking. See, it's all fun and games. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll thin it a little tiny bit more. I'd rather thin it just a little bit rather than too much, because obviously you can take it off, but you can't put it back on, can you? So yeah, I really like this. This is my third one. Oh, there we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, this is my third FP, and for what you can get them for, I've seen them at £14.99, and for 15 quid, Jesus guys, it's a no-brainer. It absolutely is. And when I reviewed this, and I said I thought it was about 35 to 40 quid's worth, I still think it. I think it's as good a build as any Steam Crave. I really do, and I think it's Mark's took some of the bits, you know, like the ventilation, the air rolls, not ear rolls, air rolls. Hang on, I'm just going to move this out of the way, guys, and give it a bit of a. Ooh, that cotton is thick, and these are very big scissors. Well, they're not big, but they're right. Let's have a look. Just pull it, even it up a little bit. Right, okay, I'm going to fluffy that up with me flufferer. Where's me flufferer? Right, I've actually not dual coiled an FP yet. I prefer it with just a single coil. It's all subjective, I know, but it's what I like. If you've not done a single coil on an FP, do you know, I've not been looking at the bloody camera. I hope I've been on camera, guys, and not freaking fannying around all over the place. Right, what I then use is oh no, I've lost me bloody, where's that gone? Disaster. Way. Bloody hell. Okay, I'll have to try and use this. Actually, I'm going to take it off. Sorry, I'll just knock the camera. This isn't a review or anything, lads. This is just me being bored and wanting to wick an FP. And I did it on camera because the size of the coil. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered my arse. Now, I normally soak my juice. I'm just going to thin this out a bit more. I think it's a little bit too thick. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I am going to I am going to soak it again with, I'm just going to use the Just Jam Raspberry. At the moment I'm using the Just Jam Raspberry, the Just Jam Custard, Just Jam Donut and Just Jam Caramel. And I must say every single one of them is peachy. So what I do, I use these little bottles, it's easier. Especially for this. Let me get on camera. Should have a bit of background music, shouldn't I? Bit of AC/DC. It's a bit aggressive, that, isn't it, really? Or would you want some, like, what's his name? The crooner. Boobly. Or we could meet in the middle. A bit of Robbie Williams. Because he can be a bit of a rocker. And, well, I will cut that little bit off there. You see it dangling? Just going to cut that off. Now, I'm really pissed that I have failed to find my pedicure item that I use. Bloody hell, where's that gone? Pissed. Bloody hell. I've got like a little pedicure thing, and it's absolutely brilliant for, do you know what, guys, I think that's going to be too much. I really do. I don't think this isn't the best for soon find out when I try and put the damn thing together. What's going on here? Yeah, my little pedicure thing, it just folds it in really nice. Part of my doing these is so, one, because I've only been building for about 6 months. That looks massive. That looks so much, doesn't it? You know, I'm going to cut that off. Let's put it. You see, this is what my pedicure would do. It's just easier to use than this. It's got a little tiny, like a little tiny spoon on the end, and it's really, really good. I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm not sure if this is going to be too much cotton. We shall see. The proof, as they say, oh, come on, is in the pudding. Now, I don't know if I've overstuffed that. You can see how that's swelling up, look, compared to the other end. And I do prefer to soak these wicks, you know, the cotton, before you put it all together. I know I've seen Mark TVP do this, and he juices up. So that's one big motherfucker. Right, guys, what I'm going to do, I am going to reassemble this. Oh, it's gone on absolutely fine. Gone on absolutely fine. Let's get a bit of tissue. Oh, where are you? Okay. So, yeah, the machining on this is so good. You know, I tell you what, man, I've paid a lot of money for some RTAs, and they honestly are nowhere near the build quality of this Blitz TVP. Well, it's more Blitz, isn't it? Mark designed it. Okay, let's get some. I'm going to put a bit of Just Jam in here. And with it being a bubble glass, I think it holds about 6.5 mil of juice, which, to be honest, I can go through 2 or 3 tanks full a day with this. The Just Jam's really nice. It sounds like I'm reviewing their juice, doesn't it? Really. Maybe I should put their, you know, Just Jam reviewed whilst doing the Blitz FP RTA by TVP. What do you reckon? Okay, let's have a look. Just seeing if there's any air bubbles getting any wicking. Oops, I've done it again. Sorry, folks. A bit of juice on my fingers. Yeah, so there is the stainless steel FP in all its glory, with some Just Jam raspberry. So what I'll do, guys, I will head up top, and I'll stick it on a mod and do a quick vape on it. See if I get any dry hits. If I don't, then I know that it's worked. If I do, I know that that cotton is just too big, too much for this, and I'll just re-wick it but thin it out a lot more. Okay, right, let's head up top and give it a vape. So guys, we're now back up top with the FP, with the Just Jam raspberry. I've got it on my Smawant Cylon, 50 watts, 0.23, and I have actually been having a toot on it just to see if I would get a dry hit, and it is starting to wick really well now, actually. It is a bit cottony, you know, because of the thickness of that Watofo wicks. Sorry, laces. But it's absolutely fine, guys. I thought it was going to be, you can see bubbling up now. I believe so anyway. I can't see the camera, so I'm just guessing that you can see that there. Yeah, 0.23, 50 watts. Yeah. So wifey bought me this for Christmas. This RTA from Steve SR Vapes. 20 quid. I was well happy at that price. Because I bought it, if you know what I mean, and the wife then gave me it for Christmas. I like the GTA style deck. You know, the honeycomb. I think it's class. Like I've said, I've actually got two stainless steel, one black. I got the bubble glasses from Mark Burns at Naturevapes, so shout out to you, Mark. Thank you. And for my piston stand, that was Steve Dillidaf Porter. Now on my I've got a thing on my phone called, and I'm hoping you can see that, it's a little app you can get called Watt Calculator, and you just put in your resistance and it tells you roughly what to vape at. And I've sort of gone middle of the road and at 50, and I'm quite happy at that actually. Nice and warm, not too hot. I don't like it too hot. But yeah, and the Just Jam raspberry, thumbs up. Everything I've reviewed is all purchased by myself. I've had nothing given. If I have, then I actually mention it at the beginning of the vid. So anyway, guys, that was my take, or my build with a 6mm coil from Wicked Wires on Facebook. I'll put a link to their Facebook page. You can send them a message and say, look, you know, you've seen Steve at Vaping Dragon using your wires. You know, what can you do for me? You never know. They might give you a bit of a discount. But yeah, if you don't ask, you don't get. So guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you later in the week. Cheers guys, thank you.